Okay, guys. Hi, I'm back. This is part two to my answering question video. There is part one I will have uploaded, so if you want to watch that one first, you can. If you want to just dive into this one, you can, because they're just different questions. Um, what I was saying on the first set of questions is I'm answering questions off a quiz on the internet, just life questions, and I like to do this from time to time. Okay. So I'm going down a list on my tablet. Hmm. What, if anything, is too serious to be joked about? That could be a lot of things. So, what is too serious to be joked about? A lot of people will have different answers for this and different things. I feel like people may joke too much about how someone looks or maybe where they come from and stuff like that. I feel like, you don't know what happened to someone, like how they look. And not just like, it could be like how big they are, how small they are, how they look, like maybe their face or some part of their body. I feel like, you shouldn't really joke about that stuff. And if it's stuff that's so obvious, I feel like if you joke to people and they already know, I feel like you should try to help someone in a way other than laugh at them or do like, oh, you need to do this or you need to do that, or oh, you're balding, or oh, you're big. It's just like, first of all, the person who is going through what they're going through pretty much will already know this about themselves. And it's like, you don't need to point stuff out like oh, you're too skinny. It's like, okay, they probably think that they're too skinny or they know something's going on with themselves. You don't need to point stuff out. But if you see someone that you feel like needs help, I feel like you can go in a different way of trying to help them. But definitely, I feel like making fun of someone, if it's something that you know will hurt someone that you care about, I feel like there's a way, if you're really worried about their health, there's a way you can talk to them besides making fun of someone. So I think that's, for me, is something that shouldn't be joked about. Okay. Let's see. Some of them are like bigger questions, so when did you cry? When did you last cry in front of another person? And then the second question is by yourself. Like, was it in front of another person? I can't remember what I last cried about. I feel like I used to cry a lot more when I was younger. I don't cry as much anymore. So I probably cried about something to my partner. Um, but other than that, I don't cry as much. Like, I have anxiety, but I don't usually cry as much. I just like think about stuff in my head. So that's probably that one. What roles do love and affection play in your life? What roles? Um, I feel like they're important roles. I feel like, um, you want to feel that affection and you want to feel the love from the people that are closest to you. So I definitely, from like my kids, like the love that I have for them and the love that they feel for me, I feel like that is important to me because nothing is more important than my family. And then affection too, like even hugs and like little kisses, I feel like that's just cute, or even words that are shared between people. I feel like that's something that is nice, especially even like a nice hug, I feel like is great affection. Let's see. What for what in life do you feel most grateful? That would be my children. My children mean everything to me. And I feel like that's a lot of people's answers, but it is a true answer. If you have children and it's something that you really wanted and something that is your everyday life and that you get to see grow up and they're a part of you and you get to teach them stuff and they also teach you stuff just by like patience and you get to just see them grow in front of you and they show you that same love that you show them. I feel like that is what I'm grateful for. Just to be able to have my own children. I feel like a lot of people take that for granted or you hear so many things about people not taking care of their children, not being there. And I know every situation is different. You can't always compare one to another. There could be things in between or things that happen in other people's lives. And it's hard, some things that you see where people just abandon their kids or other bad situations I don't want to get into that are really bad. But like I said, what I'm most grateful for is my children. They bring me a lot of life that I'm just so grateful for. Let me do maybe two more questions. Um hmm. If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be? Well, how I was raised is, I don't know. I feel like it depends on how the kid acts. Um necessarily because for the most part, um I had two parents until I was 9 years old, and then my mother passed away, and then I was with my dad and my grandmother. So I was with my grandmother a lot because my father had to work two jobs. So, but I'm the type of kid that was never out of control or like tried different people or try to get away with stuff. So I think it just depends on how the kid takes that. But I, what would I change? I don't think I would change anything because I wasn't really spoiled, but I did get stuff that I got, and I didn't really ask for things besides like for holidays and stuff. And what would I change? I don't know. I don't really have an answer because I think my life, I don't know. I feel like I had enough love and enough attention, so I can't really think of what I would change. I really don't know. I'm trying to think. Okay. I'm gonna do one more. How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most other people's? Most other people's? I say that? Okay. I thought that the question was how it was written. So I have a very small family. So um I have a really small family. So the most people I've been close with have been my grandmother and my father. I do have siblings, but do not live anywhere near me, and we haven't been close. So I feel like my father and my grandmother have been the two most people that I've been close with since I was young. Do you feel happier? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most others? I mean, every family dynamic is different depending on how many people are around, what they do, what they've been through. So I feel like it not as happier because I've haven't had a mother figure in my life and my siblings haven't been around, but that doesn't mean that I necessarily, if they were here, like I'm missing that. So I feel like it's probably the same. Like I don't feel like mine was any happier or any less happy, like for my situation, because I feel like, you know, I'm okay with how my childhood was. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking at other questions. Can I do one more? I'm looking down because I'm looking at my tablet. I'm not just spacing out. Um, if you were going to become a close friend with your partner, please share what would be important for him or her to know. Being a close friend. Weren't you already close friends if you are their partner? I mean, that's what I mean. I feel like you should be already. If you were going to become a close friend with your partner, please share what would be important for him or her to know. I guess just to know that, like, I'm there for them, like, they can confide in me. Um, I will be loyal. So I feel like they can talk to me about anything. I feel like that's one of the things I would tell a close friend. Stuff like that. Okay, so I answered. Oh, it's raining over here and thundering. You can hear them in the background. So I answered a lot of questions. I really do like these, and I like that they make you think. And I like that I don't read them before I start taping because I feel like you're really getting a true answer instead of just already having an answer for them. I feel like that's just like the perfect thing to like get an actual answer. So if I space out or I stop talking and I'm actually thinking, it's because I haven't read these until I clicked on the article. So you get my truest answer on that. So if you like these type of videos, please like down below and subscribe. And you can also comment videos that you maybe would want me to film. I also have different videos if you want to see different things. I have hauls down below, baby updates. I do have that type of stuff down in my description. So if you want to check out those videos, those are also different ones. I do like these question ones. If you want me to do any story time videos, I actually want to do a story time video. So if you want to see any of that, just comment, subscribe so you can see my other videos that can pop up on your page. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.